Today I had the bright idea to kidnap and trap 100 villagers in a basement. And it all started with that sheep over there. So, let's get right into it. Okay, so essentially what I've done here is I've mass reproduced all these sheep. They might have genetic disorders because it's definitely all incest, but that's okay. Anyways, we're gonna get straight into mining out their little base. All these sheep we're gonna use for beds. So yeah, we'll get right into it. Okay, so I have this area complete. What I'm thinking I might do is just form a little crescent around here, or a half circle. And in the center, I'm going to have all the beds, all 100 beds. And then around the outside, I'm going to have a separate area that's all farmland that the villagers can use to grow crops, like carrots and shit. And so that way they farm it, and then they'll slowly throw food at each other and make babies. So my days consisted of shearing some sheep and then mining out the cave. And then shearing more sheep and then mining out the cave. And then shearing more sheep, and then mining out the cave until eventually I was pretty much done with it, and I'd mined out this huge area, tanked my pickaxe's durability, and now I need an XP farm to repair it. So I had this main area carved out, but I still needed to mine out the edges so that way I could make it this semicircle-like shape, so that way I could fit all my villagers in here and make it feel a little less weird being a giant cube. Holy shit, okay. We're finally done. We have it all outlined. We just need to actually go about moving the beds in and stuff and building this little underground place that they live. That's what I want to do. That would make me happy. Afterwards, I had added some decorative posts so that way I could kind of get an outline for the structure. It's not quite a building, and what I come up with is rather interesting, but I roll with it anyways. Okay, I just want to see how many beds I have, so I'm going to start counting. 103, 104, 105, 106, and 107. I have 107 beds in this area here, which is fine. Now it's time to go get the villagers. I'm going to go get villagers. Well, first I'm going to get my stuff out of here because I actually want to organize this a little bit. Alright, there you go. Have that food and now start doing funny stuff. Yeah, and so essentially my days were spent trying to get enough crops so that I could just keep on breeding these villagers over and over and over and over and over and over again, all the way until I could finally just AFK while they all did their thing, and I just essentially threw down a bunch of bread for them to feast upon. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure, but I think I have 107 villagers in here. Oh, we're about to see because it's getting dark. All the villagers are going to go lay down, and I think they're all pretty much full. I'm going to go cut some wood up and get these all sorted out. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like every single bed is full. So now we'll just liven up the area and make it look a little bit prettier. Well, I will do that tomorrow. Now, I essentially just started building a bunch of pointless walls until this area just looked like some strange Minecraft backrooms looking area with a bunch of villagers and beds and a bunch of walls in random places for no reason. I don't really know what my inspiration was here, but I was just bored and didn't really want to go for building a whole ass, like, home. So I just built a bunch of random walls and slapped beds on them and called it good. Okay, well, while all the villagers are asleep and I'm out of food, I rebuilt the area. It doesn't exactly look pretty, but that's okay. I have beds just strewn all about. And now I essentially have 107 villagers trapped in my basement. I've never actually been happier. This has been such a long project. I think I've been like at work for like 6 hours now, and I'm sure it's worth it. It was just a fun little thing to do in the meantime.